Greeting, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of The Double Standard, the series where I showcase the ridiculous standard across the media. Now I have something that I would like to share with you all, and frankly, it's getting pretty bloody old right now. You know, we are beating this dead horse, what's left of it anyway. We are just beating this dead horse of this garbage, wokeism, racism, garbage going on right now. And I just want to start off by asking a question. Are you also sick of this identity politics that just seems to be riddling its way into everything? It's the worm in the apple. And no matter how hard you try and keep that tree away from insects and whatnot, you've got it in the greenhouse, the worms keep getting in the apple somehow, and then it just ruins the apple for you. And I'm telling you people, it's getting really annoying having people just tell me that, you're racist merely by existing. And apparently, it doesn't necessarily just apply to, originally it was all, white privilege and whatnot. Now it applies to everything. And I'm going to show you with this that I just saw right over here. Take a look at this with me, shall we? And this was my reaction upon seeing this. Oh, but it doesn't just end there, my friends, because you see, upon clicking on this, it leads you to an entire playlist talking about how you are automatically racist with titles like, "How racist am I?" Oh yes, I wonder how racist I am, because in today's standards, apparently disagreeing on anything automatically makes you racist, and you're just pretty much everything in the blasted book, for goodness sake, everything in the dictionary, that's what you are, And I've got a suggestion about the dictionary that I'm going to hit you guys with later on. But getting back to what I'm trying to talk about, I would like to direct your attention to two things on here. One, the entirety of this playlist is unlisted. Now, what that pretty much means is only those with links can see them. In other words, only those who clicked on that marvelous link that YouTube decided to send on the trending page and whatnot, or if you saw that randomly while you were browsing, that's pretty much the only way that you'd be able to view the playlist. And another thing is that all of these videos have the likes and dislikes disabled. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because if they left those on, so where everyone can see, these will be some of the most publicly recognized videos for being one of the most disliked videos on this platform. Now, surprise to no one, all of these videos, every single one of these videos is made by Vox. Oh yes, Vox. I'm going to trust an outlet that caters to one spectrum on telling me that I'm an auto-racist, and that racism is pretty much making people sick, as you saw in some of these titles, right? Now let me make this quite clear for the record, okay? I try and get all sides of the spectrum, but when a side is pretty much just being so unbelievably illogical, so irrational, and so emotional, it's quite difficult to take them seriously. Just think about it. Someone is pretty much going around and just telling people that, you're automatically a racist and whatnot like this, the only people I can actually think are going to believe such rhetoric are the people who are pretty much already in these kinds of videos and whatnot. They're the kids at, these universities, the ultra-progressives and whatnot. I'm sure you've encountered them. The ones that just will not stop talking about privilege and any kind of woke garbage you can imagine that's being pushed in today's day and age. To which, as previously mentioned, when you give them reasons why you feel the way that they do, instead of them hearing you out and whatnot, they just immediately label you and just call you everything in the book, and now whatever kind of information that you had, is invalid because I've labeled you an XXXXXXXXXist. That you're it's oh my goodness, it's so freaking annoying, man. It's so annoying to just have someone tell you something like that. Oh, your point is invalid because I've labeled you and whatnot. It's infuriating. So I've got a solution to this problem, my friends. To end this video on a somewhat positive note, here's my suggestion. On the literal negative 99% chance that this video actually does well, here's my suggestion. Why not borrow a tactic from the progressives books, my friend? Allow me to elaborate. Let's redefine the word racist to mean anyone who trolls SJWs. Oh, yes, I'm serious, my friends. I am serious. If they say that everything is fluid, and everything is subject to change, and we just need to progress and always be willing to change, then I say that we do exactly how they did, and just choose to redefine the word racist. You see, these people got so upset with the fact that they wasn't redefined to be like not someone who was either a he or she, to where they just kept like hammering on dictionaries and whatnot, to the extent that Webster eventually submitted, and they changed the definition of they to someone who does not identify as he or she. So if they can do that, then I think that it's only fair that we should go ahead and redefine the word racist, because that is really going to give them quite the blow into the kneecap, if you get what I'm saying. So like I mentioned, should this video do well, and there's a very high chance that it won't because YouTube algorithm is garbage and whatnot, I'm going to post a poll and I'm going to ask you how you'd feel about that. And if it does, again, do well, then I'll even try and get either a hashtag going or maybe a petition going, but I don't expect the petition to get going. Maybe a hashtag for sure, though. Maybe a hashtag, we can get a hashtag going. But, yeah. No longer shall we see the label as an insight, but we shall embrace that label and wear pride knowing that we beat those progressives at their own game and taken away a very significant crutch that they like to use to spread a lot of this wokeism dogma. And it would have been by their own rules that they would have been undone. But that is pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you like what I'm doing, please feel free to subscribe to support the channel, as well as liking, since that helps get the video shown to people, and I'm going to need every bit of likes I can get if I really am going to have this video go viral like how I want to, just so that we can troll these people. But I'm going to go ahead and get back to work showing the double standards and the ludicrous things currently happening. I would like to thank you all for watching. God bless, and I will see you next time.